spent an entire month exploring Rocky Mountain National Park, and now I'm going to help you plan your perfect trip. On day one, we are going hiking. We are headed to the Bear Lake Trailhead, which gives us access to the most famous and beautiful mountain views in the park. On this hike, we will be stopping at 5 different lakes. Right next to the parking lot is our first stop, Bear Lake. You can either take a quick look or walk the 0.8-mile loop around the lake before continuing on. Our next stop is Nymph Lake, and in the summer it's covered in lily pads, sometimes dotted with tiny yellow blooms. While I was sitting here taking in the view, a fox ran right past me, and he was too speedy to get a good video, but he was really cute. As you continue on the hike towards the next lake, you'll come across one of the most popular scenic viewpoints. You can actually see where we just were before. That's Nymph Lake right below us. Up next is Dream Lake, my favorite place in the Rocky Mountains. This is one of the most beautiful mountain views in the entire national park. If you are tired and have to quit hiking here, I would say you still got the full experience of the park. But if you are not too tired, there are still 2 lakes left on this hike. The trail actually splits at Dream Lake, so you'll need to make a decision. Some people have the energy to hike up to one lake, come back down, and then hike up to the other one. And some people don't. So be sure to prioritize the lake you're more interested in and go there first, just in case you get tired. I'll be showing you both trails to help you decide what you can commit to. The trail going towards Emerald Lake is one of my other favorite parts of the park. Dream Lake is a very long lake, so you get to walk alongside it on the path for quite a while. By the way, you are allowed to swim in almost all of the lakes in Rocky Mountain National Park, but only the bravest people do it because it's more of a polar plunge. Everybody who did jump in got applause from the other hikers watching on the shore. Okay, now let's head towards Lake Haiyaha. This is one of the hardest lakes to get to, in my opinion, because the trail is significantly steeper than the other ones, and the elevation gain is the highest out of all of them. But it is definitely worth it. The views you get to see on this trail are amazing. Right before you arrive at the lake, the path turns into massive boulders that you have to scramble over. There's no shoreline for the lake, you just have to climb around until you find a comfortable boulder to sit on to enjoy the view. Taking us to a specific rock. So if you want the coolest rock, follow me. Here we go. Oh, wow. It's bluer today. This lake is special because of the color of the water. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. And I just want to pause this clip and point out, I did not do any color grading or editing on this image. This is the real color right off the camera. In 2022, a rock slide caused a large amount of glacial sediment to be dumped into the lake, and that's what gives it its vibrant, milky green color. I've been here multiple times, and some days the color was prettier than others, so if you're lucky, you'll get there on a day when it's extremely blue.
Oh, I hate you.
Good.
I hate you so much. No, absolutely not.
And when you're done hiking for the day, all you need to do is double back, follow the trail you came from until you hit the parking lot. After this hike, you're going to be exhausted and starving, and my favorite place to get food after spending a day at the park is found right outside the entrance to the park. It's a burger place called Fresh Burger Stop. It's a drive-through connected to a gas station, and I know that sounds not very good, but it's amazing. Everything was so fresh, I felt like I was eating homemade burgers. I can't do it. Oh well. On day 2, we will be taking a scenic drive, which leads us to our final destination, the Alpine Ridge Trail and Visitor Center. But first, if you want breakfast, there is the cutest coffee shop right outside the park entrance called Coffee on the Rocks. It has its own duck pond, and you can feed the ducks breakfast too while you're here. So there are actually 2 scenic drives that lead us to the visitor center we're going to today. And if you want to experience both scenic drives in one day, you definitely can. Some people choose to go up Trail Ridge Road and back down the same way. But instead, you can go up Old Fall River Road and down Trail Ridge Road when you're leaving. I'm going to show you both scenic drives. The first is called Trail Ridge Road, and it is actually the highest paved road in North America. On the first part of the drive, you get beautiful views of the mountains and trees, and there are many marked pullover spots where you can take in the view. And if you go near dawn or dusk, you increase your chances of seeing wildlife. This road is actually where we had our first moose sighting. As you get higher, you will notice the trees start to thin out, and that's because we are reaching the Alpine tundra. The elevation is so high up here that only plants that grow close to the ground can survive. Despite the harsh conditions, there are still a lot of animals that live up here, so keep your eyes peeled for elk and yellow-bellied marmots. There he is! Oh my god, there's so many! Yeah, they're just elk.
To live here.
I was gonna say, this is high up.
I guess there are no predators.
The second scenic drive is called Old Fall River Road. This is a narrow, one-way dirt road created in 1920. There are a lot of switchbacks, and the speed limit is 15 miles per hour. So this road is for those that don't have a fear of heights and want to take their time enjoying the experience. Stop for a second. Stop for a second.
He's so cute.
The thing I love most about this road is the view you get right as you're approaching the visitor center. There is a reason I recommend doing the scenic drive on day 2 of your trip, and that is because the sudden elevation change is going to shock your body. And so the more time you give yourself to acclimate to being in Colorado beforehand, the better chance you have of not feeling super nauseated. After we finish the scenic drive, we will arrive at the Alpine Visitor Center. This is the highest visitor center in the entire United States National Park Service. This is also where my favorite gift shop in the park is. Right next to the visitor center is the Alpine Ridge Trail. Although it is only a 0.6-mile trail, it is not for the faint of heart. The trail begins at an elevation of 11,796 feet above sea level. The trail is really just a big flight of stairs, so it may look easy, but it is so rough. When I hiked it for the first time, I was genuinely worried that I might be suffocating. And so if you experience the same thing, don't worry, you can breathe. Your body is just not used to the lower levels of oxygen, so it can feel uncomfortable. It is so exciting to reach the top of this trail. The view is amazing, and getting to say you stood at this elevation level is definitely a bucket list moment. And that finishes out my perfect 2-day Rocky Mountain National Park itinerary. If you are visiting the park for longer than 2 days and want more ideas on what to explore, I will be linking more videos down below soon. Thanks for exploring with me.